first step is to identify your ideal customer, and you can do this by developing buyer personas, where you analyze and survey your customer base, talk to your sales reps. Basically, you're looking to develop a very rich understanding of who it is that you're trying to reach. And this helps you also create a unified, single definition of a customer that sales and marketing can agree upon. That helps tremendously when it comes to sales and marketing alignment. The next step would be to define a qualified lead and these steps to actually generate such a lead and to nurture it. This is a matter of marketing and sales sitting down and hammering out that definition. Find out what sales considers to be a qualified lead, make that public, check in regularly with sales, and if that definition isn't working, refine as necessary. Well, next you need to develop messaging and a strategy to actually execute that messaging. So you're going to call upon the work you did to develop personas and understand your ideal customer, and this will inform the messaging that you put together. You'll want to involve sales at every step of the way as part of that. And you want to also remember not to overlook outbound. Even though inbound gets a lot of attention these days, outbound channel is important. Your prospects have many different preferences for how they find out about possible solutions and just information about trends and so forth. So make sure there's a combination, there's a real mix. You need to create content that attracts, engages, and nurtures. And these days with so much content out there, you need to make sure your content is remarkable. Now some companies, I think, get intimidated thinking they need to produce a video with, Hollywood style effects, but that's not what remarkable means. It can be as simple as taking a two-pronged approach. First, make sure you're speaking to your prospects' concerns first and foremost. And secondly, make sure you're intersecting that with your expertise and share that freely. Too many companies try to hold their knowledge too close to the vest, but these prospects are looking for somebody who can guide them down the path to purchase, and if you do that, you're likely going to stand out. You need to make sure that your information and your content is found online where your prospects spend time. One of the first ways to do that is you're developing buyer personas. Find out where it is that your prospects are interacting online, where they're searching online, and then make sure your content is appearing in those places, whether that means you're syndicating your content, including social sharing buttons so that folks can easily pass it along to others, or even making folks aware of where you appear online, such as in emails that note all the communities that you appear in. You need to implement a process for lead qualification and follow-up. What needs to happen is that marketing qualified lead that you hand off needs to be verified by somebody, whether that's inside sales reps or a teleprospecting arm. Whoever might be doing that for your firm wants to use a variety of tools and techniques to get at that answer. That's often a combination of the information they find on social sites, such as a LinkedIn profile, combined with direct outreach to these potential buyers, where they're going to engage in conversation and find out what are the pains and issues, and are their budget to address them? Is the time frame impending to address them? Does this person that they're talking to have the decision-making authority? The next step is to hand off leads to sales, and when marketing does this, they want to provide as much context as possible. So this is going to be a matter of the information that they've collected in registration forms combined with the online behaviors that they've been watching, such as prospects might be downloading content on a certain topic. They might download content in a certain sequence. They might be spending more and more time on certain parts of your site. All of this information is what Steve Woods of Eloqua has coined as online digital behavior. And these are important clues that your sales reps need to understand. Well, you need to close the loop. You want to understand the impact of these combined sales and marketing activities. And we all know that the ultimate goal for any company is closing deals, but in a lengthy B2B buying cycle, there are many other activities along the way that can be measured. For instance, you might consider how many outbound activities have turned into conversations. You might then measure how many conversations have turned into leads. So you need to understand all the steps along the way that you can possibly put a measurement on. And then you need to track those regularly and ideally put out a report, perhaps on a weekly or monthly basis, so that sales sees that you're paying attention to these measures, and more importantly, that you are making any adjustments as need be to improve the results. I'm Stephanie Tilton. I'm the principal of 10 Ton Marketing. I'm a B2B marketing consultant. I help B2B firms, mainly technology companies, create content and content strategies that help move prospects down the path to purchase.